Hi everyone, and welcome to Authentic Ask, a podcast that dives into the most authentic parts of ourselves from people of diverse walks of life. Today we have with us someone who is a living epitome of what it means to have a professional and creative life at the same time. Now he is working as a theatre artist, voiceover artist, and his expertise is in sound effects. But over the years, he has worked in various corporates and has held prominent positions in startup companies. And his expertise in sales and marketing is what sets him apart from the rest. So please welcome with us Mr. Soham Chaudhuri. So hi Shohamda, welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you. Thank you so much.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. What about you?
I'm doing excellent.
That's fantastic.
So I'm so happy and grateful to you for joining us today because I think that your insights are something that can really add value to what Authentic Ask is all about.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
So let's move to the first question. And yes, you have chosen a very good topic, how to break the prejudice of sales and marketing departments.
Right. So, sales and marketing field is a very underrated field. When I started working in sales, it was portrayed as there were no other options for me. I joined sales, but gradually I understood that no, sales is not such kind of field. Sales is itself a very competitive market. It's a very difficult job. Only if you are trying too hard to push a product or a service. If you are being honest to yourself, to the product or the service you are selling, then selling comes naturally, because you connect with the customers.
Yes.
and the customer believes you.
Yes.
That's the first thing, building trust. So if you do that, sales is easy, but I learned in a hard way. So yeah, I have a lot to talk about sales.
Let us watch till the end of what
Yes,
we get
let's
for. Okay. So my first question for you will be,
Yeah.
back, why do you feel career counseling at an early student stage could have saved so many people years of confusion and regret?
Right. So, career counseling is a very important part of our life for every student. Because, I learned it in a hard way. When I started my graduation, after 12th, when I joined KIT University, I enrolled myself in computer science and engineering, but I had no idea what it is. So, after starting the course, after a year, 1.5 years, I understood that no, this field is not right for me. That was too late. If I had an idea that what I'm diving into, I may have chosen a different path. But as I did not have much of a career counseling in my student life, I could understand what field to choose. For every student, they have different type of capabilities, different type of mindset, different types of interest in their life. So if career counselings have been done to the students could have chosen a proper path. I've talked with a lot of people. I've talked with a lot of friends of mine who enrolled in KIT University or other universities. They always say that no, I now realize that if I had a proper career counseling, I may have chosen a different subject, a different course. I could have become a doctor. I could have become something else, but I chose engineering because of the peer pressure. So yeah, that's the thing I want people to change.
Wow, this is because in my career also I have faced many setbacks. And yes, is it like the one time thing that career counseling has to be done?
No, it's a continuous process. In specific intervals, like for 2 months, 3 months, or 4 months, they have to attend multiple career counselings, because in one career counseling they will suggest that they give some homework, or they give some activities to do.
Yeah.
Based on those activities, they determine that if the student is thinking in the right way. let's say in the first career counseling, someone says that I want to become an engineer, and normally what happens in single sessions, they guide you how to become an engineer.
Yeah.
That's one way of career counseling.
Yes.
But the proper way is that you attend continuous career counseling sessions, because on those sessions the counselor determines that if you are wanting to become an engineer, is that really the right path for you. So that is more important. So if you're thinking straight, then it's always fine. But if you're not, if you should be a doctor and you're thinking that I want to become an engineer, then the career counselor can guide you to the right path.
Wow, that's really great.
Yeah.
So next question. So since you have many years of experience in sales and marketing, so why do you think non-technical careers, especially sales and marketing, are still treated as unskilled? And what does that mindset cost young professionals?
Right. When I talked about career counseling, in my experience, a lot of people want to become a doctor or an engineer.
Yes.
Right. And both of those fields are technical fields.
Yes.
Nobody wants to become a salesperson.
Yes.
In the first place. So sales or marketing, this kind of fields, they are treated like the leftovers, because when somebody applies for a sales job, everybody thinks that okay, he did not get a proper job, that's why he is into sales. Because the main reason behind it is everybody knows and everybody understands that sales is a very tough job to do. This is not something people want to do, because they have some kind of taboo behind it.
Yes.
They feel like this is the most dishonest work people do, sales, and the dirty work people do to give profits to the company.
Yes.
But sales is not that kind of thing, which I learned in my life. Sales is a very important thing for each company, and it's very important to do sales in a proper way to improve the customer's life.
Yeah.
Because when I'm selling, let's say I'm selling a microphone, and I'm selling to some person who wants to do a podcast.
Yes.
Let's say yourself.
Yeah.
Right. So if I'm selling a microphone, let's say I pitch you a single wired collar microphone, and I say this is the best quality mic you can get, this will help you in your podcast, then I'm being dishonest with you, because for podcast you need a dual microphone Bluetooth channel.
Yeah.
So you're not the right customer for me.
Yes.
Right. If I'm selling a single wired collar mic, then you are not the right person.
Yes.
I should pitch to a blogger, or maybe someone who performs solo.
Yeah.
To them it can be a good mic, they will connect instantly.
Yes.
But if I am determined that I will sell this single wired collar microphone to a podcaster, and I will sell it by hook or crook, then I am being dishonest and I am doing the unethical job. So then, yes, it becomes the dirty work.
I absolutely agree with you, because I used to work at a company, I won't name it. So there it was like, by hook and crook you have to bring people
Right.
to choose your services.
Right.
And I was the one who was not able to believe in the product or the service they provide.
Exactly. You need to believe in your product, that the product you are selling or the service you are selling, that is going to benefit the customers. If you are not believing that by yourself, you won't be able to sell it.
Yes. This is what I experienced so far.
Yes. So because of these things, people feel like sales is the most dirty work, most unethical job to do, and they feel like who are doing sales, they are not competent enough to do other things.
Yes.
That's not true.
Yes, I agree because there is a salesperson I met in one of my offices. She is like, every Sunday I go to church and God, please accept my pardon. Please
Right.
accept my pardon, because I'm doing unethical job. I'm lying so much.
Yes, lying doesn't work. Maybe it will give you instant results, but in long term it will always come back to you.
That's really ethical, to be honest.
Yes, you have to be ethical, you have to be honest with yourself. Then
Okay.
only you can do good to people. Sales is all about doing good to other people. Sales.
Yeah.
And also marketing is also it's nothing, it's not only about promoting your company, it's also generating the awareness that your company is providing such benefits to you. That's the main thing, that's the main essence.
I completely agree with you.
Yeah.
Shubhamda. So next question. It's often called tough and even dishonest. In your experience, where did this reputation really come from?
Yeah, it's almost the same thing which I explained earlier. It's like as I told, sales is to make the customers benefited by your product.
Yes.
Right. So if I talk about my experience in this question, um, at first I joined Byju's in my life.
Yes.
When I started working as a salesperson, I firstly joined Byju's, and Byju's is pretty much known about what kind of sales they do. I don't know about current scenario, but when I used to work, it was all about you have to bring customers
Yes.
anyway. I don't want to know how, but you have to bring it.
Yes.
There were huge targets and everything. So most of the people, most of my colleagues, they used to do over pitching, overselling, like you will get this months of free courses or this much of courses, you don't need to pay anything more, and these kind of things. And they used to get a lot of incentives, lots of sales and everything. But in my time period in Byju's, I have worked for around a year, 12, 13, 14 months in Byju's, and that's a very long time in Byju's.
Yeah.
So most of the people they leave Byju's in 3-4 months, but
Oh my God.
I worked Byju's in for 14 months, and the only reason behind it was I was honest to myself.
Yeah.
What I sold, the courses I sold, the customers knew exactly what they are purchasing,
Yeah.
and they were convinced that this course will benefit themselves, and then only they purchased. I went to a lot of places when I used to work in Byju's, like Nagaland, Agartala, Arunachal, a lot of places, and I sold courses to such people who wasn't able to provide food 3 times. They also purchased the education courses because they wanted to make their child's life better. So when I thought ki now these people doesn't need to pay this much of amount for this course, I told them this is expensive, these are the things you will get. Now you decide if you want to spend or not. This is, I won't pressure you. I don't pressure anyone.
Okay.
And so that's why there were no negative inputs about me in when I was in Byju's. The only regret in my life was there was a misunderstanding and there was a misplace of course to a student which I couldn't fix, and I still feel guilty about that. And yeah, I maybe it will be with me for the rest of my life that I did something I couldn't fix that for the student. So I always wanted to help, and that is the main thing. That's a basic thing you need to do when you are doing sales. So if you are ethical, if you are honest to yourself, and you want to do good to people, sales will happen. You don't need to push much harder.
Wow.
That's what I learned.
Okay, so it's all like reading people's mind.
Yeah, when you are being honest to someone, they will always open up.
Yeah.
They will always say ki, right, you're telling the truth. I am feeling this kind of problems. I have these problems. Tell me how to fix it. And if you then at that moment, if you try to pitch them product, they will just instantly move away from you. You need to understand their problems. You need to address those problems genuinely. Then after that, if you pitch your product, that look, I told you the solutions. Now I have a product or I have a service which I also use, and I believe that this is good for you. You can use that. They will listen. They will give you a chance to explain. Otherwise, they will just this is another sales pitch, so I am not interested. They'll feel like that. So you have to connect with the customers first. That's very important. Trust is everything. Trust is everything.
And trust it was builds the long-term relationships.
Yes, they build long-term relationships. If you're overselling, you are telling lies about your product or your services. You're saying, no, I will do this, and when they get onboarded, you don't provide those things. Yes, you converted a sale, but the customer is not going to last with you. They will get away.
They will never trust you in
Yes,
real life.
they won't be able to trust anybody after that.
Yes.
Because they are scarred for their life. They trusted someone, and then they ditched them. So yeah, they won't trust anybody else. So you don't break a trust in line of sales.
This is very important for everyone out there.
Yes,
Everyone.
it's very much important. You have to be honest.
So next question. Next question for you will be, why is staying honest and ethical in sales seen as a weakness, even though it's exactly what customers and businesses need today?
Right. So in the last question, I said why it's important to be honest.
Yeah.
But yes, for every company, I can say for every company, when you're being honest, when you're being ethical, they say that this is a weakness.
Yeah.
You won't be able to sell products through that.
Yeah.
Because they believe in numbers, they believe in quantity, not the quality sales. They see that in a week you closed 2 or 3 sales.
Yeah.
Through by being honest or being ethical.
Yeah.
Because yes, if you're approaching 12 to 15 customers, and you're telling them exactly what your service provides or your product, what your product is, the best case scenario is that 3 to 4 people will buy it, because not every customer is ideal for your product, right? So the numbers are low. But if you are lying about your product or your services, then the numbers can get higher.
Yeah.
Like if you target 15 customers, and according to that you pitch your product. Like let's say, as I've already given an example of selling a microphone.
Yeah.
So let's say if I tell you that I have an wired collar microphone, single microphone, but if you connect it with an iPhone, it will work as a dual mic.
Yeah.
I told them. They said, how does it happen? You explain in some gibberish way. They believe it. Okay, fine. Maybe that's true. They trust you. You say, look, it's only 500 rupees. You pay the 500 rupees and you check. See if it's working or not. They say, okay. It's only 500 rupees. I earn in lakhs. Let's give him a chance. And let's say the customer buys it, and then you just vanish. You give the product and you just vanish. The customer won't be able to reach you back. They won't be won't be able to claim the money back or something like that. They will take that product, they will try it, and they will see that no, it's just an wired mic, and they won't buy anything else from you in future. But if you're being honest, if you say that no, this is the way, if you are doing a solo blog or something, it will get you covered. It will give you a better service. And they think, okay, this guy has come from a long way. He talked about it so much. He's honest. He told me each and everything I wanted to know. He gave me some solutions that to buy. Let's say I told them to buy Granero dual mic. They say, okay, he has also given me a solution. So okay, I also do a little bit solo vlogging. Let's buy it. It will come in handy someday.
Yeah.
If they buy it, then you built a relationship which
Yeah.
is going to last forever.
Yes.
Because he will recommend you to some other people
Yeah.
who is actually in need for those microphones.
Yeah.
Even if he don't buy it,
Hmm.
he will recommend this microphone to some other person,
Yeah.
to his friends, to his family.
Hmm.
That I know, I met a guy. He is very good. He told me what I needed, and he came to me to sell this kind of microphone. I think you need it, and they say yes, I need it, and they will connect you back.
Yeah.
So when you're doing sales, you are not selling a product. You're building a network
Yeah.
all over the places. If you're just focusing on selling a single product, you won't be able to connect with people. You won't be able to understanding their problems. You won't be able to learn so much from their life, because whatever I learned in my life, let it be in sales, theater, music, voiceovers and everything,
Yeah.
I learned everything from people. Everything is practical knowledge. Nothing came by book. So there are a lot of books which will claim that I can make you greatest salesman of all time, but
Yeah.
it doesn't happen that way. Nobody can make someone the greatest salesperson. It's only you, if you're being honest, if you're being ethical, if you want to understand the problems of the customers and deliver your products or services that way, target the customers, deliver the products, then only you will be able to be the perfect salesperson.
Wow. Like, I have no words to explain except saying wow. I will be very honest with you.
Yeah,
Because this is what the world needs the most, the corporates need the most, and this is what no one does.
Yes, actually, as I told you, everybody focuses on the numbers.
Yeah.
They say in a week you gave me only 4 sales, and look at the other person, they are giving 10 sales, 12
Yeah.
sales. But the corporates, the management needs to look inside. They need to see that this person who is giving 4 sales,
Yeah.
they're building a network which is going to last forever with the company.
Yeah.
That's the person you need to push. That's the person you need to cherish. You need to impress, not the other person. Yes, the other person will earn much more incentives,
Yeah.
but this man is getting a lot more things like trusts, like connections, like
And long-term profit of the company.
yes, definitely.
Because if today you are making like huge amount of sales with dishonest work, you may earn for the short time. But if you
Yeah.
are making the same sales in an honest way, it will last for a lifetime.
Definitely. I can tell you one thing also. In Krishnanagar, I sold a product long back,
Yeah.
5-6 years earlier, and a few days back, that person called me and said, "Ki, sir, are you still with the company?" I said, "No, I am not." So he said, "Ki, sir, which company were you?" I told कि I am not in sales right now. I am doing my marketings and everything in
Yeah.
MBA. I'm doing MBA and all. And they said, okay sir, tell me one thing. He first wanted to know about how my family is doing and everything. And then he said, okay, after that, whatever company will be joining in, connect me back. I want to sit with you. I have these requirements. If you're joining in any companies like this, I will buy it from you. And I said, okay sir, fine. I'll let you know.
Wow.
So this is the relationship you need to build, because let's say if I join another company and I have the product which he needs, he is my repeat customer, but not for the same company. He followed me through after 5-6 years
Yeah.
and bought another product from my current company. So
Yeah.
by doing one honest sale, I did actually 2-3 sales extra. So that's the thing you need to earn. You need to build.
That's the beauty of honest sales, to be honest.
Yes.
Next question will be, from the outside, marketing looks easy and glamorous. What do people not see that makes it one of the toughest roles in reality?
Right. Now let's talk about marketing. So marketing is something which is very familiar right now.
Yeah.
Everybody knows what is marketing.
Yes.
The very easy definition is promoting your business.
Yes.
That's marketing.
Yeah.
But you don't promote a company directly. You promote the product or the service
Yes.
so that the customers purchase that product or service.
Yes.
So that your company can grow. Now, marketing is looked as a very easy thing to do because you post frequently in social media and you are done with social media marketing.
Yeah.
People think that way.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of things which is simultaneously tangled with this social media. You need to do a proper content writing. You need to put a good caption.
Yeah.
You need to research the hashtags.
Yeah.
You need to generate a very good content like poster or maybe a video or
Yes.
reel or anything. It has to be a good quality thing.
Yeah.
Then the content should be aligned with the product. Then if you are using a model, the model should be properly attired and properly let's say makeup, dress and everything should be aligned with the product. Like let's say if I am promoting an antiseptic cream like Borolin, I need to have a model which represents the household life.
Yeah.
That person, that model can't be like super glamorous, calendar model like that. It has to be a model who by looking at that person, everybody will connect instantly with their household life.
Yeah.
Because this antiseptic cream is, it's properly suited for Bengali household for a long time.
Yes.
So you have to focus on that also. So marketing is not an easy thing to do. There are a lot of research, lot of efforts which people don't understand instantly. But when they start working in marketing, when they start working with any marketing agency also, they slowly realize that yes, marketing is a lot more tougher than just posting a few contents on social media. And if you talk about SEO or technical marketing, then it's way beyond social media. So it's always a tough thing to do marketing. And as I am doing MBA in marketing, I am getting to know a lot more things, and my mind just gets blown away with each and every case studies. So yes, it's not a very easy thing to do.
It's probably the toughest because I'm also in the digital marketing field.
Yeah. A lot of people are in digital marketing, but the approaches are very different.
Yeah.
Like I can talk about one customer which I had a few months back. He discontinued with me and started working with another marketing agency. But the approach was different. The way I used to do the marketing, the other agency had something other. But the customer contacted me back a few days back, and he said that okay, so the thing you used to do that was much more effective. It was actually getting aligned with my brand, with whatever story I wanted to tell. But this new agency is not working in a right way, so I want you to take back the responsibility. I said okay, fine. So I will start the work in a few weeks maybe, but the approach, the thinking, for each and every company, the thought process is different.
Yes.
For each and every company, the way of telling the story is different. And right now in today's scenario, a lot of companies are relying on artificial intelligence, which is very much needed, but also you can't completely rely on AI. You have to
use
give
your own
something.
brains.
Yes, you need to give something unique so that the AI can't replicate that. Right, a human touch, which is very much important. And again, some companies want to rely on AI, some companies doesn't want to get anywhere near AI. They want
Yeah.
everything human,
Human.
everything from scratch. So for each and every company, the way is different. For each and every company, the strategies are different.
Yeah.
And when you are managing 3 to 4 to 5 companies simultaneously, it's too much difficult. For each and every content, you have to keep in mind for which company you are writing the content and in which way they want it. So it's very much difficult.
I absolutely agree with you because everyone feels like using AI will make like us the social media marketer or expert, but
No,
it isn't the
it
case.
is actually not.
Exactly. That's a great answer. So, Shohamda, since you have worked in many startup companies, so when starting a business or agency, how do trust, people choices, and personal bias quietly decide whether it grows or shuts down?
Right. So yes, I have worked in various MNCs
Yeah.
along with a few startups.
Yeah.
Right. So in startups, which I saw, there is normally startups are two type. There are two types of startups.
Okay.
One is somebody. One fine morning, that person thought, "Okay, I want to start a company." They register a proprietorship company and they start working,
Yeah.
hiring employees and everything. Other one is a partnership company,
Yeah.
like 2-3 people, they become partners, they register the company and they start working.
Yeah.
So for the proprietorship, the first few employees are always maybe some family members,
Yeah.
or maybe very close friends,
Yeah.
or something like that. For partnership companies, it's the same. The partners are either the family members or the friends.
Yeah.
Right. So for these kind of startups, trusting the right people becomes very much difficult because
Yeah.
you always tend to trust your family members
Yeah.
or friends much more than the employee you hired
Yeah.
recently, because you don't know that person.
Yes.
So when you are trusting a family member and you are not trusting the new employee,
Yeah.
in one way that's correct.
Yeah.
Because you know the member for a long time, you know what's good about that person, what's bad about that
Yes.
person. And when you're trusting a new employee blindly, you're giving you're doing a leap of faith, because
Yes.
that person can be a fake one.
Yes.
Whatever he or she is saying, maybe that's not true enough.
Yeah.
So generally people trust their family members or friends much
Yeah.
more. But if the employee is working for more than 2-3 months,
Yeah.
and the family member is also like more like 5-6 months, then you have to tally, like if the family member is giving you the proper solutions, or the employee is giving you the proper solution.
Yeah.
If you are trusting your family member and you are trusting your employee,
Yeah.
then comes the next part,
Yeah.
which is, let's say both made a mistake.
Yeah.
The new employee made a mistake. Let's say that person is a content writer, he did some or he or she did some spelling mistakes.
Yeah.
And the family member who the owner trusts,
Yeah.
or the friend who the owner trusts, let's say he or she also did the same mistake.
Yes.
Now the owner always tend to blame the employee,
Yeah.
but treat the family member in other way, right? And that sends a very wrong message to the other employees,
Yeah.
because they see this as a biasness,
Yeah.
and they believe that whatever that member, that partner is doing in the company, that is always excused.
Yeah.
And that is a very toxic place to work.
Yeah.
In each and every company this happens. The startups I've worked with, I have seen these in various ways.
Yeah.
Like if I talk about my last company, which me and one of my friends started,
Yeah.
the first thing which we decided that we won't be putting any biasness in our company.
Yeah.
And we did that for a long time.
Yeah.
And I'm very much happy that when I left the company, I did not leave for any biasness.
Yeah.
I'm very much happy about that.
Yeah.
And I feel good that the company we started can become a company which doesn't promote biasness,
Yeah.
which me and my friend, we both suffered in our work life.
Yeah.
We could have done the same thing. We could have,
Yes.
we could have been biased to each another, one another,
Yeah.
like me and my friend.
Yeah.
But we did not do that. Like if he did some mistake or I did some mistake, we always blamed each other. "Oh, it is not the right thing for you to do."
Yeah.
So I'm happy about that, and that's the most
Beautiful part.
beautiful thing I have achieved in my life. I can say that proudly.
But many people are like, they are all either about numbers, but no one is about, like, in corporate world I never got it. Why ethical and honest people are never valued?
Yeah, that's the reason is what I told na ki, the owner or the decision maker always trusts their family members or the friends much more than any new employee.
Yeah.
So that's a common problem. That's not, it's not unusual.
Yes.
If you have met a new person, you won't believe that person very quickly.
Yeah.
That person needs to connect with you. That person needs to be with you for at least 3-4 months to understand that employee, to understand that person.
Yeah.
If that person is good or bad, that's a very important thing.
Yeah.
But if I talk about only the employees, let's say there is no family member, there is no friend, there are 10 employees,
Yeah.
and all of the employees are good employees.
Yeah.
And let's say there are 10 employees who are all in sales.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about any other field, let's
Yeah.
say. So, as I told earlier, if someone is giving you 4 sales in a week and someone is giving you 10 sales in a week, company tends to appreciate the guy who brought 10 sales in a week.
Yeah.
But that's a wrong biasness.
Yes.
That's a wrong decision, wrong appreciation.
Yeah.
Because you have to look beyond the numbers, beyond the sales, the sales quantity. You have to understand the quality the person is bringing,
Yeah.
who is giving you 4 sales.
Yeah.
If let's say some person brought a big name, let's
Yeah.
say Amazon, Flipkart or
Yeah.
something, and the other person gave you 2 small companies, small eateries, let's say ABC, 3 eateries. I don't know other names are coming to my mind. And the other person have given you 2 big companies, Amazon and Flipkart. So owners definitely will appreciate the big clients, na?
Yeah.
Amazon and Flipkart. It's not unusual. It's not abrupt. This
Yeah.
is the common psychology. So, but you have to understand that this Amazon and Flipkart, they are not loyal to you.
Yeah.
They will leave you if they get a better price range, better package, better marketing team.
Yeah.
That person will leave you.
Yeah.
Amazon and Flipkart, they will leave you.
Yeah.
But the 2 eateries, the small eateries, which are not paying you lump sums, like huge amounts, if you provide them good service, a good product, they will be with you for the rest of your life, because they're small, they trusted you, and you give them everything you have, and they owe you everything.
Yeah.
So these 2 eateries are as important as these 2 Amazon and Flipkarts. So if you get biased and you give more importance to Amazon and Flipkart, and you don't look at those eateries, you will be losing all these 4 clients. You won't have anything after a few months, because these 2 eateries will leave you because you are not providing them enough attention, and these two big companies, they will leave you because they got a better package, so you won't have anything in your plate after a few months. So that's the harsh reality.
I'm speechless today. I have nothing to say to you. So before we end this episode, any message you want to give to the viewers of Authentic Ask out there?
I have told whatever I learned in my life, whatever I realized, maybe in a hard way, but I learned everything through my practical life. And no knowledge is from any book I have read. I have read a lot of books. You haven't seen my library yet, but it's huge. Okay, so I will just say one thing. That is, you have to be honest with yourself. You have to believe whatever you're doing for yourself, and you're not doing anything, to prove to anyone. You're doing it for yourself. It's whatever you are doing, you have to be, what can I say? You have to be good at it. You don't have to keep that pressure on you. You have to do your best, and that will be everything, and the universe will give you everything. That's it.
Thank you so much for joining. That's all I can say. And hope this episode reaches as many people as possible, and especially for people who are really going through all the struggles that we went through in the corporate sector.
Yes.
So please like, subscribe, and comment, and reach out to AuthenticAsk.com to view all the episodes. Thank you very much.
Thank you.